You are now listening to Sembang Panas Podcast.
Yo, what is up people? Selamat datang ke lagi satu episod Al-Kisah Podcast. Sebelum kita mulakan kita punya podcast ni, jangan lupa podcast kita dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh teman-teman kami daripada AceRealtorsSg untuk masyarakat demi masyarakat.
Jadi kepada orang yang nak beli rumah ke jual rumah ke, tak payah pening-pening kepala, korang boleh saja hubungi ejen-ejen yang bertauliah di laman social media mereka at AceRealtorsSg.
Korang juga boleh terus hubungi mereka di talian 88779923 88779923.
And macam kita selalu cakap, tak kisahlah korang nak beli rumah ke, jual rumah ke, sewa rumah ke, ataupun korang just nak ask around for general information sebelum korang membuat keputusan untuk membeli salah satu aset yang terbesar di Singapura sebagai Singaporean. Jangan lupa just drop them a WhatsApp. It's free of charge, tak ada masalah, dan tak semestinya korang message diorang je korang at the end of the day nak kena engage diorang. Tidak. They will still answer you, and then from the answer you boleh decide lah, oh ejen ni bagus ataupun ejen ni macam je. Up to you, and then you can decide whether you gonna engage them or not. But then macam kita selalu cakap, they are the best. They are always getting awards for a reason lah.
Yes.
Jadi bolehlah scrolling diorang dekat diorang punya social media, ataupun boleh terus tanya dengan empunya badan sendiri. Kita akan jumpa korang sebentar saja nanti. Let's go.
Cakap betul, tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok. Siapa-siapa boleh go, semua kita undang. Siapa berani masuk, jangan sebat temberang. Al-Kisah bikin panas macam goreng pisang, itu sudah terang. Panggil semua geng-geng minat turun, jom masuk gelanggang. Jom masuk studio, dah berapa banyak idol, kita kasih sampai viral. Al-Kisah dapat title, ini sembang panas. It's not for the weak, ini sembang panas. Real love on the mix, boom. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas.
Yo, what is up people? Nama saya Aidi Isham,
Liza Baliza.
Saiful Jazid.
dan dalam episod kali ni sekali lagi kita akan berbualkan ataupun bincangkan ataupun decipher tentang salah satu topik tentang seseorang yang went viral recently.
Yes.
And orang ni bukan sembarang orang, bukan kaleng-kaleng. We've all probably have seen him before, especially those yang ID punya age group lah. Untuk ID punya age group, I think we've seen him a lot of times on TV. Ada yang suka cara dia, ada yang tak suka, ada yang rasa dia ada yang rasa dia sebenarnya he's telling the truth. Macam-macam opinion orang kasih tentang yang tak lain dan tak bukan Rudy Marikan. Jadi hari ni kita tak ada dia dekat sini. Kita
sebelah list.
kita belum belum level boleh jemput Rudy Marikan lah, but we tried, we tried. But let's talk about the post yang buatkan I think almost all of the Malay community here in Singapore.
About 80%, 80-85.
Ya, ada juga yang support dia, but segelintir lah. So kebanyakannya ramai yang marah sebenarnya. Alright. So on date apa yang dia post ni sebenarnya?
About
3rd November. So on 3rd November, Rudy Marikan actually posted this. Dia cakap, ladies, I don't understand kalau kau dah belajar tinggi-tinggi hingga ke universiti, masters, PhD untuk pastikan masa depan kau terjamin dan gaji kau lumayan dan kau boleh jaga mak bapak kau dengan baik. Kenapa pula kau kahwin jantan yang O-level pun tak pas? Tak fahamlah kenapa ni. Kau desperate sangat nak title wife. If you have had a good education, kau pasti faham. Tak lupa, waktu kau nak kejarkan education tu, kau kena disiplin dan bekerja keras untuk sampai ke pintu kejayaan. Disiplin paling penting masa tu. Bila kau kahwin jantan yang ITE pun tak habis, kau syak he went through the same training, discipline and hard work of what you went through, all the experiences needed to be a man, a pemimpin and a head of a family. Dia tak pernah faham makna disiplin atau kerja keras di sekolah. Jadi bila dia kahwin kau yang kena kerja keras and provide for him. Kerja sekolah pun dia tak peduli, ponteng lagi ada, just not interested in educating himself or doing well in life. This is so clear, and yet ramai perempuan kahwin down dan aniaya diri sendiri. He is going to be the father of your children, and if he does not even know how to pay for the car or the bill rumah, dah terang as wife kau kena tutup semua lubang dia kan and pay. Kau pula kata dah jodoh lah, kepala otak kau jodoh. This is called bodoh. If I'm a doctor, I will never marry a girl who is only ITE educated, because how is she going to be a good mother with so little education and knowledge? Kau syak this mother is more excited to line up 6 jam hanya untuk beli kunafa daripada line up 6 jam so that my anak boleh masuk Raffles Institution? The answer is clear. Tolong pilih who you are going to have anak with wisely and gunakan otak selalu dan pandang jauh. Don't aniaya your education by marrying the person who is not fit to be your pemimpin. You will thank me later, ladies.
Panas.
Oh ya, Quencana.
Okay, sabar.
Okay.
Before we move forward, please explain who this guy is to people like me.
The uncultured.
The uncultured word.
Okay, ni lah pasal orang-orang macam kau lah yang dia target dalam post dia.
Tak.
So Rudy Marigan ni dia actually a lawyer.
Divorce lawyer.
Dia I think more focus on divorce cases lah, especially in kita punya Malay community.
Okay.
So he post a lot of macam case studies ataupun the clients he go through, and then after that he give a lot of advice. But yeah, dia memang aku rasa I think everybody knows memang dia punya cara is very very kasar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kira-kira bluntly say to
Yeah,
your
Yes,
face.
dia macam in your face, I'm going to give it to you, you take it or you leave it, up to you. You don't like me, your pasal. That kind.
Yeah, and he's invited to Surya a lot of time for being
Yeah.
for sharing the punya experience or giving consultation or advices to married couples.
How is he
And
on show?
even on TV pun dia very harsh.
is it?
He has that character, and people yang kenal dia tahulah cara dia.
So the reason why am I asking is because it seems like because one of the topics that he's mentioning is pasal being together with somebody that you think that you're supposed to be with, but you're lowering your standards and all that. So now it makes more sense because he's a divorce attorney.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think
Shall we break it down?
Yes.
Part by part.
okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So
First sentence lah.
first sentence
First
ladies,
sentence
I don't
panjang.
understand. Kalau kau dah belajar tinggi-tinggi hingga ke university, masters and PhD untuk pastikan masa depan kau terjamin dan gaji kau lumayan dan kau boleh jaga mak bapak kau dengan baik, kenapa pula kau kahwin jantan yang O level pun tak pas?
Tak faham lah.
Aku rasa
Korang punya perspektif dulu as a guy.
Okay, kau pass O level tak?
Aku pas.
Okay. Dia kan budak
Aku ada
pandai.
diploma.
Aku NITEC, so N level.
Okay, let's share that first. So aku O level, kau NITEC. Liz
O level.
O level. Okay.
Aku O level.
But you were taking your degree halfway, right? Okay.
correct.
So aku rasa kau should of the three of us, kau should know better like how much a degree holder would be earning lah. So macam mana aku nak cakap here's the thing. Aku in a way aku tengah on the fence tau right now. Okay. Because number one, I do believe education is important. Betul. Okay. It is important. That's why macam kita cakap, as much as kita tahu most of the jobs out here sekarang macam don't require a certain level of education, and you can still earn big bucks, but that doesn't mean that education is not important. Betul. Tu nombor satu. Nombor dua pula macam aku rasa the problem with his post is dia broad brush.
Broad
brush.
Broad
Apa tu?
brush. So he's like macam semua yang perempuan yang ada degree, ada diploma, ada
So kirakan they put you in a
ada
category
masters and that category yang kahwin dengan orang
Lower
yang
qualifications.
lower qualification, you're doomed for life. That kind
dia
of
macam
thing.
generalize everyone
Yes.
at one time.
Yeah, so that's called broad brush.
Oh, baru tahu. Siapa yang pelajaran tinggi ni?
Yeah, dia kan O-level. This is why kids, education is important.
Okay.
Listen to Rudy Marikan, ya.
Hey.
So
Okay lah, untuk aku rasa I agree with him, but like we see, for me to agree with him also is one, I'm not at that level of education like he was mentioning also, but I'm agreeing with him is because I think what he meant is bukan salah in a sense, macam she's not saying that something that is not wrong. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Based
I'm
on
on the fence.
experience,
Yeah, like, I'm on the fence also. Okay, I'm on the fence. So like, I feel like what he's saying is not wrong as of this moment lah.
Okay.
As of
this moment,
he's
okay.
not wrong. Okay, because I think there's even in the business industry, right? We also agree that who you hang around with
shapes who you are.
shapes who you are. So if you hang around with 5 rich people, you'll be the number 6. You know, that kind of thing. So it's like maybe to him it's like, no, you're already at the level where called degree holder. So why you're, maybe inside he says like, why you're downgrading just because kau nak kahwin.
Ya, tu yang dia punya second statement, which is tak faham lah kenapa ni kau desperate sangat nak title wife ke. Macam oh my god. Okay, Liz, kau pula as a lady yang degree halfway. Adakah kau supposed
Degree
to
80%.
cari future husband yang maybe diploma halfway also.
You right. Okay, the first sentence I would like to agree to disagree. Okay,
Dia nak main kad ni. Okay, silakan.
Okay, so the one that he said that ladies kalau belajar tinggi-tinggi bla 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 untuk pastikan masa depan terjamin. I agree with that. People usually study to the highest qualification that they can to ensure dorang punya life is taken care of. Especially we see those yang those who have experienced hardships. They will confirm want to study hard to change their life. What? They wouldn't want to continue the cycle that they are stuck in, for example. And then the part then dia cakap apa ni, kahwin dengan jantan O-level pun tak pass. Well, to a certain extent I agree, but it's not, I would not like to generalize everybody. Macam kau cakap apa tadi, broad brushing. Because there are people yang tak pass O-level because of certain circumstances. Bukan sebab dorang malas, bukan sebab dorang tak pandai belajar and what not. Maybe they are not book smart but they are street smart. Like you guys also mentioned, those yang education tak tinggi also might be earning more than university degree holders. Especially now in Singapore, I think we all also realise that even though those yang ada cert or those yang ada degree might earn lesser than what someone of a lower qualification can earn. It all comes to experience and how they carry themselves and how they macam apa ni, character wise education is not equal to character. So if you are unlucky to get someone of a lower qualification with a bad character, pemalas and all that, then yes, you are downgrading yourself. But if you get someone who is of a lower qualification tapi rajin gila, know how to take care of family, character wise tip top, then you are on, you want something.
Correct.
Yeah, so you cannot categorize everybody at once. And then the next sentence and dia cakap apa? Kau desperate sangat nak title wife ke? It's not talking about desperate or not. Okay, maybe one thing first, not generalizing, but maybe the society yang cakap macam kalau perempuan dah almost 30 tak kahwin nanti jadi under 2 and whatsoever. Maybe that's one of the reason why people are, you would say, desperate, quote unquote. Or maybe you find this
dah
person
jodoh radio.
dah jodoh, and kau find this person can lead you, can pimpin you, then why not?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so it's not considered.
Aku would like to summarize everything you guys mentioned in one line. Kalau ada degree tapi malas, pun sama juga. You go back to square one also.
Correct.
Correct or not? Kau ada degree tapi kau memilih kerja. For example, tak nak lah kerja ni, aku punya expectation cuma gaji 5,000 ke atas. Tapi kau setahun 2 tahun tak kerja.
Correct.
Pasal kau memilih kerja. Also no fucking point. What?
Correct.
Correct or not?
And also I feel that those yang maybe tak graduate well, maybe they are experiencing hardship, but this hardship shape them to be hard workers.
Correct.
Those yang belajar tinggi-tinggi, maybe
Spoon
not
fed,
all are
maybe.
spoon fed. They don't know how to kerja keras and they are expecting things to come to them.
Betul.
Maybe take over family company ke apa ke,
Yeah.
everything is simple. So you don't know the hardship. So either way, even with someone with a very high qualification, with that kind of experience, then like
List all out.
no fucking point, bro.
No, I got a theory. I got a thought about this lah.
Okay.
I think just now you all mentioned is kalau ada jodoh then is jodoh. But I have this theory. Okay,
Okay.
I'm trying to put myself in his shoe
Okay.
as a divorce attorney. Probably he has seen many cases already, and I think people take the word jodoh too lightly.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think and that's the reason why he's venting a frustration macam kau dah pilih dia ni, lepas tu last moment end up kau divorce. Tapi kau pilih dia ni lagi, kau last moment kau divorce, and you know we have friends right who we know that this partner is not capable for each other, and we have advised them before, tapi diorang tetap nak jadi dengan
No,
these people.
but then kalau kau nak fikir macam gitu, it's also not fair. There are still people out there yang nampak tak compatible but still together until now.
Yeah,
And still
I agree.
living a happy
I agree,
family.
I agree.
Kau faham tak? Jadi macam kalau kau nak cakap, here's the thing. Kau kahwin dah kahwin lama ke, kau baru kahwin ke, you still wouldn't know if that person is your jodoh or not.
Okay, I agree.
And
Correct
a
or not?
good example of people misusing the word dah kata jodoh just stick with it, is for example husband and wife. Let's say husband abuse wife many times, and then people say macam dah tinggalkan je, you are torturing yourself, and then she uses tak apalah dah jodoh kena tahan. That is the wrong definition of
the wrong use
yeah.
for the word jodoh.
Exactly.
That one I agree.
Yeah.
So okay, kita sambung dia punya statement ni. So dia cakap, if you have had a good education, kau pasti faham and tak lupa waktu kau nak kejarkan education tu, kau kena disiplin and bekerja keras untuk sampai ke pintu kejayaan.
Betul.
Disiplin paling penting masa. Bila kau kahwin jantan ITE pun tak habis, kau syak he went through the same training, discipline and hard work of what you went through ke? All the experience needed to be a man, a pemimpin and a head of a family. Dia tak pernah faham makna disiplin atau kerja keras di sekolah. Jadi bila dia dah kahwin, kau yang kena kerja keras and provide for him. Wow.
I disagree on this part.
Ini aku bangkah. Aku bangkah sangat-sangat because macam okay, let's take kita semua ada kawan. Okay? We all have friends. We all have friends yang go through this kind of ni. Aku ada kawan-kawan yang ITE pun dia tak dapat habiskan pasal he have to stop ITE halfway because nak kena jaga mak bapak dia.
Circumstances lah.
Nak unforeseen circumstances like that ataupun letak lah, even to the point where kalau mak bapak tak ada duit sekalipun pun he have to stop pun he have to stop, but that doesn't mean that's the end of his life. Correct or not? Yes, memang education level memang dia tak I mean it's not there. Okay, but it's not because of his choice.
Betul.
It's because and we have to agree that not everyone is macam mana aku nak cakap, is education inclined? Is that the right word? Educationally inclined. You know, there are some people yang kita nampak dia kerja keras but then just cannot pass.
Correct.
Right. But kalau kau nak letak dia in another field, he will excel.
Street smart lah.
Yeah, street smart ke apa ke, dia excel. And these are the people yang kalau kau tengok, okay, dia mungkin tak boleh kerja office ni, tapi dia kerja business dia boom. Kau tak boleh cakap apa.
Betul.
Correct or not? So kalau kau nak broad brush macam gini, and macam aku cakap, yes, maybe they don't know the hardship of being in school. They don't know the hardship, the hard work untuk get that degree. But then they know the hardship and the hard work that they have to put in order to make his family survive until now. Kau tak boleh cakap apa. And those experiences are the experiences that he's gonna bring over bila dia kahwin nanti. Right?
I think my thoughts about this right is I think people grow differently at different timing. I think that to put it simply yes, okay, let's just use me lah. Pasal aku IT student lah. Okay. my discipline came in not during the time when I was in ITE. Betul. When I was in ITE, I was not disciplined. Aku penting sekolah, aku buat benda bodoh.
Homework tak bikin, macam dia cakap.
Buang kat tong sampah, gaduh and all of these things. Yes, I was not disciplined during that period of time. And I agree that people who push their studies and all this have a level of discipline to eventually get to their degree holders and all this. I agree. But that does not mean that I will not become disciplined in the future.
Correct.
Yeah, like I realized like this. I only became disciplined when it was the time where I got my first child.
Okay.
It was a bit too late. Okay, but that was the time where I had to force myself and prime myself every single day, to break my head, to macam what should I do next? What should I do next? That's why I ventured into business. And it took that moment only for me to become that level of discipline. I think
that moment yang kau cakap, fuck, I need to buck up.
Yeah, I need to buck up, that wake up call kirakan. Because macam kata there are people who go through this level of discipline consistently. Okay, from primary school, go secondary school, then after that go tertiary, then after that maybe take uni, then go masters, then go PhD or whatever lah. Okay, they are consistently all the way overdrive to a level of macam discipline that they are almost comfortable with already. But I think the true discipline is when you're put on a task that you need to really bend the rules time to time and all this, where you need to excel whether you like it or not.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think that's where I would say this is the part where I disagree with him, because people yes, I might not understand the level of discipline that you take to get your PhD or your degree level, but you don't know my discipline and level for me to make this amount of money.
Correct.
Yeah, and to take care of people, to do this and all this. I think I'm not here to compare apple and pear.
Okay.
I'm not here to compare apple and pear. Both also I think needs a level of discipline, one way or the other. But like my quote to this is, the people grow different timing.
Correct.
You cannot blame them. Probably during that period of time, maybe right now I don't feel like education is for me. Okay. Why? Is because maybe my mindset not there.
Correct.
Probably in the future I realize that, you know what, I want to study again. I just want to get my degree. Why? Is because why not?
Yeah.
You know, why not? Yeah, why not? Just improve myself even further. You know, but that does not mean I'm not a good father. That doesn't mean I'm not a good husband.
Yeah.
Just because I don't have a degree.
Yeah. Okay, sekarang aku nak tanya kau. Kau sebagai ITE punya grad, okay, NITEC grad. What do you expect from your daughters?
Education wise.
Knowing that sekarang with the amount of money that you are earning,
Okay.
okay, what would you expect your daughters to have?
I think for my
Ataupun want them
Son
to
and
have.
daughter.
Son and daughter.
I think
Daughters aku. sorry.
I think the for me is just know what they want. That's in my head, because knowing what you want will get you the discipline eventually of you wanting to evolve. For example aku ada this theory kalau kau nak jadi toilet cleaner, become the fucking best toilet cleaner that make a lot of money If you want to become a bus driver, then become the best bus captain that everybody macam, wah, this guy just next level, you know. I just need to know. I just need them to know what they want. If they don't know what they want, then how the fuck you supposed to get discipline out of this?
Correct.
Yeah, and to me, obviously, I will implement the idea of education is still very important. But if you think that you have a way out, tell me what's the way out first. Like, aku nak jadi pro gamer. Okay, by all means, make sure you train 25. Make sure I see you train 24/7 until you become the best. You know, if
Best
not,
game, if not, don't waste your time.
don't waste your fucking time.
Correct.
Macam untuk kau pun apa? Kau pun sama. You didn't go uni. You thought content creating was this something that you think that could be done? Everybody shit on that idea.
No, but dia bukan. It's not just that. Here's the thing. Aku bila aku finish aku punya poly, then after that dah pergi NS and all that. So now and you guys need to remember, aku ada 4 adik-beradik tau bawah aku. Then they were all still schooling.
Betul.
So right now, if let's say aku nak continue pursue aku punya degree, wouldn't that put a toll on aku punya family? Yes, aku had the chance to go, but then aku was thinking like, sekarang kalau aku pergi, adik-adik aku, and bapak aku is the sole breadwinner. So now macam aku rasa if I want my parents to pay for it, aku rasa it would be selfish on me. Aku rasa, and that's why aku rasa macam okay lah, maybe I could try work first. So while I was working, and then ada juga cita-cita dia, and then while I was working memang ada aku plan to take private degree to make sure that pasal standard lah income lah. So the income as a degree holder dekat tempat yang aku kerja that time was a few thousand, like 2,000 higher, tak salah aku. So aku cakap okay, but that doesn't mean that I didn't have enough for my family with the current pay that I have. Ada is that then after that along the way kebetulan rezeki untuk buat content creating came along. And then after that tu aku macam, and it was like 3 times compared to aku punya normal pay. And ni content creating ni is something that no one is gonna ask you for your education level tau. Tak ada orang akan tanya okay, content creator ni engkau gaji berapa, okay kau gaji gini baru aku boleh bayar gini. Don't have this kind of shit, don't exist. And it's all depend on kau punya hard work, how much work you put in, how much discipline you put in into getting your contents out, into generating the contents. So aku rasa macam aku cakap lah, so even if it's to aku punya KCS, if my daughter, aku rasa aku sama dengan kau, if my daughters do not know what they want, then and I have the means right now, aku would tell them if you don't know what you want, then go study.
Betul.
Go study until
you
you
figure out
agree.
something.
Yeah, until you figure out something. I mean, even if you're gonna halfway through your degree and then you found something macam mana aku found Al-Kisah, that kind of thing. Aku would, if you want to drop out lah. But aku is okay, you know. But kalau dah ujung-ujung tu habiskan je lah, you know, macam ayah bayar memang dia bayar sendiri.
Okay, I want to add on the part yang discipline. I think I agree to both of you, but I just want to add on, I feel that guys already learn discipline bila korang masuk NS. That is okay, I don't know, this is my thought, my thought as a female lah, like the timing and everything, but it might be a different discipline that we're talking about. The second part yang dia cakap all the experience needed to be a man, a pemimpin and head of a family. Guys, tell me, even before kau kahwin, do you know what it takes to be her husband? No, what? You have to go to a kursus kahwin. Even when you are at kursus kahwin also, it's just there basic. There's no in-depth.
It's good that you brought this up. Sekarang aku nak tanya, kalau kau kau kat university, diorang ajar kau macam mana nak jadi husband ke?
Exactly, that's my point. Unless you are already a husband, like macam saya cakap, the moment his first son was born, that was when he realised, okay, this is what I need to do as a father, as a husband. It's when you are on the spot. It's not that kita kat sekolah, even primary school, secondary school, tak pernah ajar how to be a wife, how to be a husband, how to do business, how to
make
cook,
money,
how to make money, how to survive on street. Is everything you experience on your own. You learn along the way.
Betul.
You learn from your mistakes.
Betul.
You learn from your past experiences and everything. So bila dia cakap yang all the experience needed to be a man, a pemimpin and head of a family, from where? The moment kau kahwin baru kau dapat the experience. But before that you don't have the experience.
Betul.
So that's the part yang aku disagree strongly lah.
Lagi kena macam aku, bahasa aku
Kau pergi kursus kahwin?
Pergi.
Aku tak pergi.
Kau tak pergi? Aku would say aku very blessed. Pasal aku punya when growing up, my dad was the sole breadwinner. He every month kasih mak aku duit, mak aku settle the bills. You know, so bahasa separate tau. Dia bukan bahasa this lump sum is for bill and ni, bukan. Bahasa nafkah and then okay, bill rumah berapa, bill dapur, duit dapur berapa, apa gini semua. So he put aside. That one is another separate one. So aku growing up, aku didn't know how to pay the bills. Betul. Aku didn't know what I need to pay. Betul. What's there needed when you have a house to pay. Betul. And then to the point where lepas aku dah kahwin, sebelum aku kahwin tu aku dah start dapat rumah kan. So macam all these things, even aku rasa uni pun tak ajar kau. Kau nak apply rumah, kau nak kena
SP bill,
nak kena ambil HFE dulu, lepas tu nak kena give viewing. Tak ada. Ni semua uni pun tak ada ajar kau. Ni AceRealtor saja. Nanti sekejap lagi kita berbual dengan dorang. Tapi macam aku cakap, so once I have this house, and then macam tiba bil surat masuk, kena bayar ni, ada conservancy charges, tong sampah pun kena bayar. Like these are the things that we learn along the way. But that doesn't mean that selama ni aku tak bayar and now aku don't know how to pay. No, you learn correct. And yes, aku tahu there are couples out there yang bahasa okay, they set macam task basically. So okay, husband dia kerja, husband dia ni keluar cek duit. Berapa macam nak bayar bil, bayar ni, bayar
The
apa,
wife settle.
the wife will settle. Because I don't need you to put your head here. I just need you to put your head
To
find
find
money. So you bring back the money, I will settle everything for our life. Memang ada couple like that.
Different household, different.
Yeah, exactly. But that doesn't mean that orang yang tak pergi uni don't know all this.
I think I point out this one. I think there are guys. Okay, now not only siding the part where he is wrong lah. Yeah, but I think if you think about it, right, I think there are people, right, who brush it off.
Yes.
So this is the part where I'm not siding our netizen.
Yeah.
Because there are people, right, who not when they are already put into task, right, they fuck care one. They fuck all.
Run away,
Bill kita orang.
Aku tak tahu, bini aku yang bayar. Dia macam gitu. Tu lagi masalah. Like you don't put effort to
know.
Yeah,
Itu yang jadi masalah.
Worst part is like if your bill tiap bulan, example lah, kita cakap 3,000. Kau tahu kau bawa baik
2,500.
2,500.
Ada kurang 500.
Kau buat apa? Tak tahu lah, macam mana nak bayar. Gaji aku tak cukup.
Tawakal.
Tawakal.
Along. Credit card.
Then after that, bila bill stack up, then after that, habis macam mana aku punya gaji macam tu? You need to, I think,
Find a solution.
Yeah. But not everyone is like that. There are people yang tahu gaji tak cukup, they will go.
Correct.
Cari side income, buat filigree, jual apa ni, buat Grab. You know, there are
people who that really push themselves to the limit because just to match the their necessities.
Correct.
That one I give full respect. The one that I don't give respect is the people who macam aku short ni duit, habis macam mana aku tak boleh buat apa-apa. It's like that.
Tunggu government tolong loh.
Correct.
Tu yang masalah. And aku rasa coming from Rudy, okay, coming from Rudy Marikan, he is someone yang faces, and as a divorce lawyer, he face all these kind of people that go through this kind of shit. For him to be coming up with statements like this, yeah. So here's the thing, macam kita keep saying this. Tak semua macam gitu. Betul tak? Ada yang konon macam dia cakap kahwin down, downgrade, the female that downgrade themselves, kahwin orang yang tak setaraf dia in education level, but are living happily. Kita nak kena faham also at the same time, these people ataupun this group yang tak ada masalah,
Tak jumpa Rudy.
don't jumpa Rudy. Right. Now you think about it. Aduh, shit. Dia orang tak jumpa Rudy.
Correct.
So yang Rudy jumpa is all yang bermasalah.
So in his perspective, everyone is masalah because everyone he meets
is
has problems.
So Rudy, you pun tak boleh lah broad brush. So that's what I feel lah. Macam I know you trying to target those yang yang face the problems that you actually attend to, tapi masalah dia when you broad brush to everyone, aku rasa tu yang buat a lot of people angry.
Correct.
I think
Okay, by the way, cakap sabar-sabar. You keep your thoughts. Cakap pasal AceRealtors tadi. You know, kita jumpa dia.
Pasal HFE tadi kau
pasal
tak tahu
HFE apa gini semua. Untuk korang-korang yang tak tahu macam mana ataupun nak tahu lebih pasal jual beli rumah, the case studies, yang kerja keras, yang walaupun AceRealtors ada degree tak? Mungkin ada, ataupun mungkin tak ada, tapi tetap they are still the number one pasal diorang disiplin, diorang bekerja keras, dan kebanyakan diorang semua sudah menjadi pemimpin keluarga diorang. Kita jumpa semua. Oh ya, semua dah kahwin, except for Humaira. Humaira masih single.
Cocok. Habis butuh bila aku cocok korang marah.
Kita jumpa korang sebentar saja nanti. Let's go.
You are now listening to Simbang Finance Podcast.
Alright guys, kita kembali bersama dengan teman-teman kami daripada AceRealtorsSg untuk Masyarakat, Demi Masyarakat. Dan hari ini kita ada the powerful duo, father-daughter duo, the wow duo.
Wow.
Kita ada Agent Wow, Agent Hilmi dan juga Agent Humaira. Apa khabar guys?
Baik.
Rasa macam lama tak jumpa gitu.
Lama juga.
Tu berapa 2 minggu ada?
2 minggu lah. 2 minggu
2 minggu rasa very long. Very long. Okay, so ID sebenarnya ada dengar something quite new, but I heard that ID dengar that it's actually not quite new.
Okay.
So apparently I have not heard about this a lot, and I don't think people talk about this a lot. It's actually this thing called the lease buyback scheme.
Aku tahu.
Apa dia?
Dia aku beli balik scheme.
Bedems.
Dia dah kasih sound effect sendiri.
Ya, tedeng.
Dah cukup.
Jadi apa tu actually lease buyback scheme ni?
First time aku dengar.
Okay. Lease buyback it's if owner, both, right? Owner, satu ke dua orang, staying there for quite some time. Maybe some of them are fully paid house.
Okay.
Or old couple lah.
Okay.
Age 65 and above, they are eligible for this lease buyback.
65 and above only.
Yes.
Yes.
After
Okay.
retirement lah.
They can still be working, and we have two scenario here that we can share
Nanti
with you
kita
guys.
share,
Yeah.
Okay.
Scenario one and tomorrow what to share?
Okay, so kan this lease buyback scheme kan, it's not it doesn't appeal to everybody. What I mean is kan, kadang-kadang ada scenario it works for you, kadang-kadang it doesn't work for you. Okay, so in our case ni, kita that time pergi property consultation, we met this family who used to be an old client lah. So sekarang mak bapak dia nak jual rumah.
Alright.
Nak jual rumah. So they were asking about this lease buyback scheme. So dia dah pergi jumpa HDB to ask about this.
Okay.
Because kalau lease buyback is through HDB.
Okay.
So they ask how much can the house be sold kalau dia jual under lease buyback scheme.
Okay.
So it's a 4-room at Choa Chu Kang.
Okay.
HDB cakap, this is according to our client. HDB cakap the house, how much they can get is 400,000.
Okay.
400,000.
Yeah. So if they were to sell the house through lease buyback scheme to HDB, they can get 400,000.
Cash lah.
Okay.
So if we think about it kan, sekarang punya house market, does it macam make sense kalau macam 400,000 for a 4-room? Sekarang macam
Yes,
right.
doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they call us, then they tanyalah macam kalau tak lease buyback, what are the options available? Okay.
Sorry, the lease 400,000 is not totally yours.
Oh.
Straight away. No.
Okay.
Lease buyback is what they do is they will do some calculation. Okay, HDB do calculation. Then they will give each individual certain amount of cash.
A lump sum
First, a lump
amount
sum.
dulu.
Okay.
Okay. Then the balance they will pay you monthly.
Individual meaning the house owner
Owner
punya
lah.
nama
Dan tu
dengan
both owner lah.
occupant lah.
Both.
Yes.
No, occupant.
Oh, no, occupant.
owner.
It's
Only
just
owner.
owner.
Only
Okay,
owner.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So dia
Certain
macam
amount.
something like retirement punya gitu.
No, because maybe what they think is after 65 some of them not working.
Yeah.
Unable to work. So this is the only way you get some income.
Okay.
Cannot depends on the family members, anak-anak.
Okay.
So HDB come up with this scheme says lease buyback scheme. I'll buy back the unit from you. I'll give you certain amount first upfront, certain amount. Exactly how much HDB will do the calculation.
Okay.
Then every month they give you maybe 600 or 1,000
Depends
per
lah.
month.
For how long?
Okay, if the 65 is about the lease must be or the house must be at least 20 years balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roughly about 85 lah.
85.
So for the next 20 years lah yang dia akan dapat monthly punya
Yes,
income.
next 20
Okay,
years.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to the case. Okay, so lepas tu they tanya us. They say, okay, if we sell to resale market, how much can the house be sold for lah? So kita dah buat kira-kira, kita tengok transaction semua. Actually kan, the price of the house can reach 600,000.
Oh,
Yeah, so
200,000 banyak.
Yeah,
difference.
that's why. So that's why we are saying that kadang-kadang it doesn't relate to all cases because in their case, they can sell the house for 600,000, then they can afford to buy another house.
A smaller house.
A smaller house.
Yeah.
Pasal diorang nak fully paid anyway. Yeah. So this house memang fully paid. They want to buy another fully paid house. Tapi kecil. Pasal makcik dah penat ada tak nak kemas rumah besar-besar. So that's why in this case diorang cakap it's more worth it kalau diorang jual to a resale market with the intention of buying another house.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And also for okay, you share your
The other
scenario.
The other case?
Okay, other case is it's my own auntie.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What she did is because both of them are above 65 already,
Okay.
auntie and uncle. Okay, both of them not working, and my uncle very frail lah. He's very sick.
Okay.
Can't walk, so need to go to hospital with transport and all that. So they are not working. They don't have any income. They don't want to depend on their children. So what they did is they go down to HDB, ask them how can they can help us. So they say that okay, you can lease buy back the house with certain amount. For them, it's worth it. If it's even 300,000 is a true flat. Even if it's 300,000 at now market, for them it's worth it. You know why?
Kenapa?
Why?
Because in 1970 plus, they bought the house for only 5,000-6,000.
Oh, 5,000-6,000.
Yes.
And now dapat 300,000.
Yeah, if 300,000 is still worth it for them.
Times don't know how many sir. My maths fail.
Banyak gila dah tak bayar times lagi.
Correct.
sir.
Yeah. 1970 plus is yeah, it's about there.
Yeah.
The max is I think about 9-10,000 for 3-room flat that time.
Correct.
But now 9-10,000 nak beli pintu pun I think tak boleh dapat.
Betul tu.
Betul.
You see? So what it is okay, they decided to take that scheme and they get certain amount for their medical and all that. They get their monthly payout till both of them pass on lah. Okay, sadly my uncle passed on, that my auntie still got it till the end of it lah. Till she passed on lah. But what happened if one of them pass on before the lease?
Yeah, baru nak tanya.
Okay, lease buyback scheme is once you finish it,
Okay.
okay, HDB will take back. You cannot sell to open market.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you sell back to HDB. So if anything happen to both party, that means both owner, if they pass on, then the different whatever they need to pay back, HDB will give to the beneficiaries.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, faham. So if let's say macam tadi you mention dua owner for example, right? So HDB gonna pay one lump sum, and after that monthly both party will get a certain amount. If let's say one party pass on, that party punya share, will it be given to the other party as well atau burn juga kira?
Okay, no, cannot be burned.
Yeah,
Money
cannot.
is still there.
It's yours already.
It's still yours.
It's just
Because
how
they calculated
HDB give out.
How should we give out lah?
Okay.
But that one calculation HDB punya side lah.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, talking about yang lease buyback, tadi yang you punya story was dia tak jual, dia jual to the open market.
Yes.
That means the couple will have to stay somewhere else lah.
Rumah anak.
Correct? Rumah anak. So for Agent Hartanah punya case tadi, when they lease buyback, so where do your auntie and uncle?
Still the same
In the
place.
house. That's the thing. So you sell to HDB, but you stay in that house.
You
So
sell
that-
the list of the house.
Correct.
Okay.
Is there any like terms and condition like macam when you stay at the house?
Yes, there are terms and conditions. So one thing yang orang macam kadang-kadang dorang fikir it's not so good for them is because at the end of the day the house does not belong to you.
Okay.
So kalau before that the house you dah bayar penuh, everything is yours. So let's say anything happen to you, dah meninggal semua, everything will go under like faraid and everything.
But that is for the people yang masih hidup.
Yeah, yeah.
No good for them because they will get lesser.
Yes.
But sekarang yang masih hidup ni nak melalui everyday punya life expenses, medical,
Yes.
you know Singapore medical is not
Correct.
cheap.
Very expensive.
Correct. If you need to go to hospital every week, just I think 1 week once or 2 weeks once. It costs you a lot.
Correct.
The transport itself already you cannot use ambulance.
Betul.
You got your private ambulance. It costs you how much? Maybe $100 plus $200 for the transport. The medical. You
Betul.
see? So at least they have this money to use for the
Help them.
medical.
Correct. Instead of
Okay,
paying
you
for
know,
the
because
house, they can use for
You
something
always
else
anak-anak
lah.
mesti nak kena tolong, but anak-anak ada masalah sendiri kan.
Betul.
They have their own family to take care. So at least this thing help. Diorang pun tak menyusahkan anak-anak. They say this is mine. The end of the day, I'm not going to take the money to my grave. Okay. So myself I use it now. Finish lah. The family also all agreed.
I think the way yang from the both sharings, I think one of the main issues that I feel like could happen when a couple nak go for this lease buyback scheme is anak-anak stop. Have you guys ever macam face that kind of thing before?
Stop as in apa? Oh, stop the parents from doing the lease
stop the
buyback.
parents from doing the lease because if not then like tadi mention lah, it's not gonna go to the faraid part what. Right? Correct. So it's
For
gonna
me, if you want the anak-anak nak stop, so what is the next course of action? Can you help?
How can the
Can
anak
you
help?
at least,
Yeah.
if there's 4 or 5 of them, can at least you give $300 to $500 per month to the parent for their medical expenses and their monthly, daily food. For their food
I
camp.
agree with that. Macam
Yeah.
kalau anak-anak nak stop the parents, if they are providing for the parents, then it makes sense because
Correct.
they are providing. But if they themselves macam struggling, like we also tak tahu susah
correct. Susah
anak
orang.
sendiri kan. Habis kau tak provide, lepas tu kau stop your parents from getting something that can help them. Then you are making your parents struggle also, sir.
Yeah, betul.
Because you know, I do a lot of cases where parent pass on already. Rumah masih ada. Kalau family tu ramai, adik-beradik, you tengok satu berbual macam ustaz.
Oh, biasa.
Pak Farai dia orang macam ustaz.
Oh my god, we only thought that this kind of things always happen in movies only, but
Drama Suria.
Sadly, doesn't.
it does happen in real life. Oh my god.
Normally, I just give advice on Farai based on what I know. But like lebih, we got to check with the Ustad, the expert, and maybe we refer back to Muiz.
Okay, I got a
distribution.
question for lease buyback kan. Let's say macam the two elder parents stay, then they nak go through lease buyback, but at the same time the house got different occupants, macam anak-anak dorang pun tinggal. Let's say masih belum kahwin lah, example. Then let's say in the case where the two parents pass away, and then the kid, do they still able to stay in that house or they have to find another house?
No, they need to find another.
That's the cons lah.
Okay.
Damn.
No, what do you mean by, because kalau macam normal rumah pun, kalau let's say not under any lease buyback scheme ke apa-apa, kalau both parents pass on, the house doesn't automatically go to the
Betul.
occupant.
No.
Even if they want to pay monthly,
No, cannot.
Still,
Because dah tak ada owner.
It doesn't automatically, because if it's private property, you can will out to your children. But HDB, you cannot will out to the children.
Okay. So
patutlah.
since we are at this punya sharing pasal topik ni, usually what for which group of people do you usually advise them actually, you know, that the lease buyback punya scheme ni is actually good for them to take?
Dia cuma boleh 65 years and older je.
65 years and older, selain daripada I mean
in
like
what cases,
in what cases of 65-year-olds yang you would usually advise untuk
Okay,
ambil?
I think it will be like similar to what was shared earlier for the other case. Pasal kalau in the case yang tak boleh beli rumah lagi satu, and then it's not, doesn't make sense jadi kalau nak jual resale. Then where are they gonna stay? So kalau macam lease buyback scheme yang you benefit from the money but also tak boleh beli rumah lagi satu, then this would work for you best lah. But to know more, you need to find out lah from HDB, from us, so kita boleh buatkan kira-kira which one is more worth it for you.
But kalau they before 65,
Okay.
between 55 to 65, so they need to downgrade. So what we do is we ask them to apply for CCA,
Yes.
CCA apa tu?
Community Care Apartment. It's like this, the old one, what we call it? Flexi.
Okay.
Flexi. Okay.
Orang selalu cakap turun flexi.
Yeah. So it's a two-room flat.
Okay.
It's up to their age 90, right?
If not wrong, yeah.
Yes. If they're 55, then about 35 years.
55 and above.
So their lease is up 35 years only, up to their age 90.
Alright.
So there are options for
That one
of
cannot
all
loan.
age
You got
group.
to pay whatever money you have from the house, fully paid.
Yes.
You can use CPF, you pay CPF. If not, by cash.
Okay. Alright guys, so you guys have heard it from the experts themselves. Jadi sekiranya tak kisahlah untuk korang ke, mana tahu kita punya listeners ada yang 55 tahun ke, 65 tahun ke, ataupun korang have parents who are at about that punya age group, and you guys macam nak tahu lebih tentang ni, jangan fikir jauh-jauh. The best people to ask is right here in front of you. The people who are actually penaja podcast kita, which is AceRealtorsSg, untuk masyarakat, demi masyarakat.
So tadi macam Aidi cakap, kalau korang ada questions pasal jual rumah ke, beli rumah ke, jangan risau-risau, korang boleh saja hubungi ejen-ejen yang bertauliah di laman social media mereka @AceRealtorsSg ataupun di talian dorang 88779923 88779923.
Dan jangan takut, diorang takkan paksa korang untuk take up this scheme. Mati-mati korang kena ambil juga. Tidak. At the end of the day, the choice is yours, the decision is yours to make. Yang penting they are there untuk advise korang the proper way. Jadi kita akan jumpa korang di episod terus Al-Kisah Podcast.
Betul, tak ada soro-soro, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada soro-soro, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada soro-soro, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada soro-soro. Siapa-siapa boleh go, semua kita undang. Siapa berani masuk, jangan sebat temberang. Al-Kisah bikin pandang macam goreng pisang, itu sudah terang. Panggil semua geng-geng minat turun, jom masuk gelanggang. Jom masuk studio, dah berapa banyak idol, kita kasih sampai viral. Al-Kisah dapat title, ini sembang panas. It's not for the weak, ini sembang panas. Real life on the mix, boom. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang, sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang, sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang, sembang panas, 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 panas.